How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews. Tavour. Doing another one of these. Nothing like a week and a half after Beer Tube Palooza where you have your fridge, both fridges full of beer. More Tavour up in this piece. We could always use more beer, but yeah, they actually reached back out to me right after, like the day after, or 2 days after Beer Tube Palooza. I'm like, hey, you want another box? And I said, why not? Why not? I'm a glutton for punishment. Who am I to say no? Let's put it that way. So, yeah, the last two have been pretty fun because the first one I got was quite nice, but there was a bunch of mixed bag stuff in there. I was like, don't send me this, don't send me that, I won't drink it. And it was a bunch of that and that. Whatever. Anyway, free beer. Not going to complain. Gift horse stuff. Mouth and things. Anyway, Ella? What did I call her today? Emma. So it's Ella. Yeah, Ella. Who I've been dealing with for the last, this will be, I think, the third one she sent off. Has been really cool about, like, cultivating the boxes that I've asked for. I asked for, like, a, lager box, stuff like that. This time she's like, what do you want? I'm like, let me throw out the hardest stuff I possibly can. I want low ABV haze. More importantly, before that, I said, I want smoked beers. I want smoked Roche beers. But I said, I understand those are few and far between, so fill it up with a little bit of, low ABV hazy. Make it a little easy. A little harder on one end, a little easier on the other. So we'll see how this makes out. As far as shipping goes on this one, it's actually the weirdest one because it's the one that actually got here the fastest. It got here in 9 days. They say, 5 to 8 days on the East Coast, got here in 9 days. So 1 day out of their shipping window. But this got here, like, it landed a couple days ago and then, like, moved around Jersey all weirdly and then eventually showed up today. So it was one of those things where it was, like, the quickest one to arrive, but oddly enough, the one that kind of had the most snags going on. So, anyway, we'll see how we make out on this. So, let's do a little unboxing and see what's what, and see what I have to offer. So, clear some space over here, slide over. Oh, it's like I'm down with science on this now. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, I just knocked over my Brewdog book. I don't care. Anyway. Ooh, cans. All the cans. Last time I got a lot of bottles. This time it looks a little can. So I did ask for low ABV pale, so we'll see what's going on. Power of Suggestion, New England Style India Pale Ale. This is Cush Wood Brewing, and 6.8%. So, yeah. Starting off with the hazies. Hopefully there's a little bit of smoke beer up in here. So when I said, you could do the hazy thing, I think I was setting myself up for a lot of hazies. Moonraker. Okay, I've never had anything from these guys. I'm kind of curious. This is a Fort George 3-way IPA, 7.3%. A little bit bigger than what I expected or what I asked for, but we'll allow it. Date on this is 8/02, so it is 3 weeks old. Funny story about Fort George is I hate saying this because I don't like to. I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it. When I used to do my radio show, we actually had the head brewer of Fort George on. I was owner of Fort George, I believe, or brewer. Never gonna make a hazy IPA. That was from the mouth of babes. And then we have Wren House Brewing. I don't think I've reviewed anything of them. There's another hazy. These guys are out of Phoenix. No, I've had Wren House. Somebody sent me Wren House. I'm wrong. This is another hazy India Pale Ale. It's actually, label's pretty cool on this. It's making my eyes hurt, so I kind of like it. So it's Spellbender, it looks like. I'm trying to find an ABV on this sucker. Drink by 10/20/21. Wren House. Drink by? You gotta be better than that, man. You can't do Best Buy or drink buys. God damn it. I don't even care anymore. It's probably old. It's probably, so 10. I mean, it's from June, I'm guessing. It's a very cool label. Okay. Derivative Sigil Hop Pale Ale Strata, 6% from Proclamation. I've had this beer before. I might have reviewed this one. This is 2 months old. It's a little bit older than what I expect their beers to be. I think more often than not, most of the beers are about 1 month old. Still no smoke beer, by the way. Gnarly Barley, Planet Juice, DDH, Juicy IPA. I've had Gnarly Barley. They're in New Orleans, right? Or down at Louisiana, I guess, at least. 6.5%. I like that label. Yeah. One. Ooh, There we go. Still no smoke beer. Okay, exemption. A Belgian-style triple ale brewed with spices. That's definitely, without a doubt, a smoke beer now. 8.5%. I've actually had stuff from Taxman Brewing before. I forget, Chuck, maybe? I forget somebody out Ohio, because these guys are Ohio, right? Or am I wrong? Indiana. Okay. But I've been sent some Taxman stuff before, and I've really enjoyed what I had. And the stuff that I had from them, I believe, was mostly Belgian leaning. So that's pretty cool. So let's see what else. Hopefully that was the first layer. Let's see what the second layer. Okay, smoke. Come on, give me the smoke. Pale lager, dry hopped with. Okay, it's not smoke beer, but yeah, we're up for this. Local Traces DDH Pale Lager. That's a very cool can. This is from Barrel and Flow Fest, Trace Brewing, and two locals. Never heard. Okay, Trace Brewing is out of Pittsburgh, so they're not far away from me. Never heard of these guys, but that is an absolutely killer label. Look at that thing. I'm loving that. Yeah. So, didn't ask for lagers, but I will always take them. I hope there's at least one smoked beer in here. Double Scatterbrain from Bearded Iris. I am very, very curious about this beer because I haven't had the best track record with Bearded Iris. Exactly 1 month old. Double IPA, pine, passion fruit, citrus. Just not 8%. Not a huge Bearded Iris fan. This is Two Dope Boys. Doesn't even get a date on it. It's okay. It's lager. It's allowed. Come on, I just want one smoked beer. Love Roller Coaster Milkshake India Pale Ale brewed with peaches, strawberry, and lactose. This is Alematic Second Shift and Beale Street Brewing. Barrel and Flow Fest stuff. 7.8%. Brewed and canned by Kreider Brewing Company. Is that the one I couldn't read? No. No date. Ella, man. I was giving you props. Like, she speaks my language. She understands what I'm talking about. We had a little bit of Spindle Tap. Haven't had any Spindle Tap in quite some time. Texas Brewery. This is Hopkeem Double IPA. So they're doing the whole Hakeem Olajuwon kind of vibes on this one. 8% alcohol by volume. Done and done. No date on this one. Man, they're hitting me with the no dates. They're hitting me with the no dates. Getting rid of stock. Maybe. Just give me one smoked beer, man. 6.5%. 4-year-old grain and molasses dark lager. I'm loving this shit. Brooklyn Brewery and Cajun Fire. Seed and stock and root. Fonio grain and molasses dark lager. That sounds delicious. We have 3 more beers to where we can hit a smoke beer on this. Oh shit! I love. Look at that little stovepiper from Monkless Belgian Ales from Bend, Oregon. I've heard of these guys. I've never had anything from them before. This is their brother's beer, Belgian style single ale. So, fuck yeah. This is my favorite beer out of this bunch right now. I mean, these lagers are crushing it. Some of these other hazies look quite nice, but this is what I'm looking forward to. God damn. 2 more. Get one smoky boy. Just one. There's got to be one little smoky boy in here. Come on now. Augenblick Helles Lager. They're getting so close. Masthead. I've had Masthead before. It might have been Chuck 2. 4.36%. No. So close. You could do a nice smoked Helles Lager. This dude would be like, yes, one in the books. Last but not least, dry hopped Imperial Pilser. No smoke beer. Oh, Tavour. Oh well. You were so close. There was a couple styles in here. I know. And listen, I'm half joking about this because it's like nobody makes smoked beer, and if they do, they're probably not gonna can enough of it to where they're gonna send it off to Tavour. And if someone makes a smoked beer that is delicious enough to where they probably drink it all themselves. So it was a very tall order. And what I asked for was smoked beer, but I literally wrote that it's a tall order. Give me lower hop stuff. There's a couple Imperial IPAs in here. little milkshake, January, but for the most part, this stuff is relatively low ABV. And there's a nice little spreading dollop of lager, a little bit of Belgian stuff floating around. I'm not going to complain. It's free. I'm not going to complain either. The only thing that really kind of struck me quite differently of this box as opposed to other ones was the dating. I was quite impressed on the dating for a lot of the other boxes that Tavour sent off. Usually you're looking at about a month was the average on those. There's a lot of these had no dates on them whatsoever. It could easily be dated. A lot of these are made for that Barrel and Flow Fest. So I'm sure I could just manually date these beers. Oh no, this one actually has a date on it. I didn't look. Best before. That best before shit just drives me insane. But it's a cool, fun mix. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. This one's got me. Anytime you're talking about Belgian singles, some of that photo stuff, even some of the hazy stuff from breweries I've never had anything from before, is going to be quite nice. So thank you very much for sending this off to Tavour. It'll be fun to kind of dive in these suckers and see what's what. It might be a little bit longer for these to go up since I have quite the plethora of leftover stuff from Beer Tube Palooza. But what I need from you guys is tell me about these breweries. Like I said, like, some of these breweries I haven't, Cush, I've heard of. I don't know if I've had anything before. Moonraker, I feel like I've had stuff from them before. Maybe the last box and I forget. Like I said, the Red House, I've had something before, but I don't remember. Always a fan of Proclamation. Gnarly Barley, it's been a while. Taxman. I'm talking about a bunch of collabs going on here. Masthead I've had, but it's been a while. Again, like I said, Monkless, I've never had anything from before. Curious, tell me what your guys' experiences have been with these breweries and these beers specifically. If you've had something from this and you're like, dude, not a fan, or hey man, that's a really killer beer. That's what I want to know. That's why I do these unboxings a little different than the live ones. Give you guys kind of that platform to kind of comment and go through it all. So there you go. A little bit of unboxing. Thanks to Tavour for setting us off again. Like I said, it'll be curious to see how some of these tracks, especially some of the ones that don't have dates on them. But again, this one has me kind of very specially earmarked this one. I'll put this on up soonish because I'm kind of Belgian single table beers kind of, that's my jam, yo. So there you go. Hopefully enjoys. That's a word. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the unboxing. Down there if you want to talk about these beers, like I said, Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. If you want to do Tavour, more than welcome. I have a code. I'll put it down there. It saves you money. How you doing YouTube is basically what it is, which is a joke, but if you want to use it, you use it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your unboxing. Hopefully you're enjoying some of these beers. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.